Good evening, students. Before we get into the problems for today, I want to talk to you about some terms. I want to talk to you about fixed costs. These are costs that do not change with quantity. Variable costs that change with quantity, that change directly with quantity. For example, if I sell 10 cans of pop, my variable cost is going to be the cost that I pay for each can of pop. Okay. We're going to talk about contribution margin. And we're going to talk about break-even point. Okay. So my sales price minus my contribution margin is equal to, my sales price minus my variable cost is equal to my contribution margin. And my break-even point is equal to my fixed costs divided by my contribution margin. Fixed cost divided by contribution margin will give me my break-even point. Okay, so we're going to use this now as we go through the homework for today. All right, so here in this problem, it says that I'm going to sell 4 individual tickets for every family ticket. So I'm going to combine these all in. How many of these 5 ticket things do I need to sell in order to break even? Okay. So let's first of all calculate sales price. So 4 times 50 is equal to $200. 1 times 150 is $150. And so my total sales price is $350. Now my variable cost incurred in doing that is, first of all, 1 times 140 is 140. That's what my variable cost is for one family ticket. And for 4 individual tickets is also $140, a total of $280. So I'm going to take this $350 minus $280. That's going to give me $70 contribution margin. Okay, everybody following me? All right, so now what we're going to do is we're now going to take my total fixed costs, which is $27,500, divided by my contribution margin of 70, and that's going to give us 393. When we're calculating break-even point, we always round up. And my recollection is this was slightly lower, but we always round up. Even if it's 0.001, we still always round up. Okay? And what that means is I'm going to sell my break-even point is 393 of the family tickets, and 393 times 4, whatever that number is, of the individual tickets. And that would be my break-even point. So this would be in terms of tickets. We can also do this in terms of dollar sales by taking 393 times times my 350 sales price, and this would give me my break even in terms of sales dollars. And it looks like that takes care of problem 17. All right, let's look at problem 19. Let me pick up my book. Problem 19. And what we're looking at is a direct relationship. I increase by 1 and my cost, I go from 1 to 2, my cost doubles. If my cost doesn't double, then it's not a variable cost. So we look at this total phone cost. 25 cost me $150. 100 cost me $300. So I quadruple my units and only double my cost. Therefore, there's some variable portion to this and some fixed portion to this, and so the phone is going to be a variable, or going to be a mixed cost. Material cost per unit. This stays the same no matter what our production is, and therefore that's a variable cost. My manager's salary stays the same no matter what the production is. That would make it a fixed cost. My depreciation cost per unit goes down, and it goes down in direct relationship to the number of units I produce, and so that would be a fixed cost. Utility costs, notice it goes up, but it doesn't go up in direct relationship, and therefore it's a mixed cost. And total cost of goods sold, then notice that is a variable cost in which it goes in a direct linear relationship. Okay, that is 19. Let's now look at 20. In problem 20, what we have, and I'm not going to work through all of problem 20, but in problem 20, what we have is we have store rent, manager salary, equipment lease, and depreciation on fixtures. What we have on all of those is those are all fixed costs. And so my cost per unit is going to go down as my volume increases. As my volume increases, the cost per is going to go down because it's a fixed cost and not a variable or a mixed cost. So let's just take the store rent, and then you can solve the rest of them. The rest of them are easy. So my store rent is $5,000, and if I produce 25, 50, 100, 200, this 5,000 divided by 25. Sorry, it's not 25 at all, it's 50. 5,000 divided by 50 is $100. Divided by 100 is $50. And divided by 200 is $25. And so you see that my fixed costs stay the same, and the more production I can get, the lower my fixed costs are per unit. The rest of them you can do yourself. The manager's salary, 60 divided by 50, 100 and 200, or 3,000 divided by 50, 100 and 200. The equipment lease, 500 divided by 50, 100 and 200, and then my depreciation 250 divided by 50, 100 and 200. That's a pretty simple problem. All right, folks, have a good weekend. Talk to you either Sunday night or Monday. Be safe. Thanks. Bye.